Gather around, folks, because today we're diving into the wild world of cryptocurrency, specifically the ongoing legal battle between Ripple Labs and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Buckle up, because this one's got more twists and turns than a season of Billions written by a team of caffeinated hamsters. At the heart of this showdown is a fundamental question. What exactly is the legal nature of cryptocurrency? Is it a currency, a commodity, a security, or some weird digital chimera that defies traditional definitions? The answer, as with most things in law and finance, is frustratingly complicated. This case has been dragging on for years. With enough legal filings to wallpaper the moon, it's had more ups and downs than a Wall Street elevator during an earthquake. And the outcome could have major implications for the future of the entire cryptocurrency market. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's unpack this digital drama. Because as we're about to find out, the stakes couldn't be higher. Our story begins in December 2020, when the SEC decided to spice things up by suing Ripple Labs. Their target, XRP, Ripple's digital token used for the XRP ledger, an international decentralized payment platform developed by Ripple. The SEC's claim? They argued that XRP was, in fact, an unregistered security. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with the thrilling world of financial regulations, selling unregistered securities is a big no-no. It's like trying to sell a car without an engine. It's not going to end well for anyone. The SEC alleged that Ripple had illegally and maliciously sold this unregistered security to unsuspecting investors. This sudden attack by the SEC sent shockwaves through the crypto world. XRP's price took a nosedive, and exchanges scrambled to delist the token. It was like watching a digital house of cards collapse in real time. Ripple, of course, denied the allegations. They stood up for financial freedom, arguing that XRP was a currency, not a security, and that the SEC was overstepping its bounds. And so the battle lines were drawn. The year 2021 was a whirlwind of legal wrangling. Both sides lawyered up, each assembling a legal dream team that would make Johnny Cochran blush. Motions were filed, documents were subpoenaed, and the discovery process began. It's important to note that the discovery phase of any lawsuit is basically a legal treasure hunt. Both sides try to unearth any document, email, or post-it note that might help their case. And in this case, the treasure trove was vast. One key point of contention was something called the Hinman speech. Back in 2018, a former SEC official named William Hinman gave a speech in which he suggested that Ethereum, another cryptocurrency, might not be a security. Ripple argued that this speech was relevant to their case, as XRP and Ethereum were both cryptocurrencies and shared many similarities. The SEC, however, fought tooth and nail to cover this revelation up and keep the Hinman documents under wraps so as not to undermine their case. Meanwhile, both the crypto community and the wider market watched with bated breath. The outcome of this case had the potential to impact the entire industry. It was like watching a legal game of chess, with billions of dollars and the future of digital currencies hanging in the balance. As 2022 rolled around, the case was heating up faster than a Bitcoin miner in July. Both sides filed for summary judgments. which are basically legal Hail Marys. They're asking the judge to make a ruling based on the evidence gathered so far. Without going to trial, the SEC argued that the case was open and shut. XRP was a security. Ripple sold it illegally. Bend the knee, end of story. Ripple, on the other hand, argued that the SEC's case was full of holes. They pointed to the Hinman documents, which they finally managed to pry loose, as evidence that the SEC itself wasn't even sure what constituted a security in the crypto world. The release of the Hinman documents was a major turning point in the case. These documents revealed internal SEC discussions and deliberations about cryptocurrencies, including whether or not certain digital assets should be classified as securities. As 2023 came, the case continued to be litigated until, at last, the bomb dropped. In July of that year, Judge Annalisa Torres, who was presiding over the case, issued a partial ruling that sent shockwaves through the financial world. She ruled that while Ripple's multiple institutional sales of XRP did constitute securities transactions, the programmatic sales on digital exchanges did not. This was a huge win for Ripple, for cryptocurrency, and for financial freedom as a whole. It essentially meant that XRP, when sold on exchanges, could be treated and recognized as a currency. The price of XRP skyrocketed, and the crypto community rejoiced. The SEC, however, was less than thrilled. They quickly announced their intention to appeal the ruling, setting the stage for another protracted legal battle. Adding to the drama, the SEC itself was facing internal scrutiny over its handling of the Ripple case. Some critics accused the agency of being heavy-handed and unclear in its approach to crypto regulation. 2024 saw a number of changes in the landscape of the case. Naturally, as they said they would, the SEC appealed the court's decision. Both sides lawyered up once again, setting the stage for the next round of legal arguments. The SEC continued to face intense criticism for its handling of the case, with many industry observers accusing the agency of trying to regulate crypto out of existence. Meanwhile, the crypto market continued to evolve at a breakneck pace. New technologies emerged, and the industry gained more mainstream acceptance. Yet the shadow of the Ripple case loomed large. At last we come to this year, and the return of the Trump administration, in particular, the Department of Government Efficiency under Elon Musk and other adjacent agencies. As we stand here in early 2025, the Ripple versus SEC case is still rumbling through the legal system. However, now Elon Musk and his team are going after the SEC for a variety of stated reasons, and other agencies are investigating the SEC as well. This could very well lead to the SEC withdrawing their appeal and finally ending the case, as many have begun to speculate. Meanwhile, the market watches and waits. So, why should we care about this case? After all, XRP is just one of many cryptocurrencies, and the XRP ledger is just one of many decentralized payment platforms. Well, for starters, it has the potential to impact the future of the entire crypto industry. Though at this point, it is unlikely. If the final outcome is favorable to the SEC, it could set a precedent for regulating many other cryptocurrencies as securities. This would have a profound, mostly negative impact on how these digital assets are traded, taxed, and regulated. On the other hand, if Ripple's win is confirmed, it could pave the way for a more decentralized and less regulated crypto market. This would not only be a boon for innovation, but it would also be a boon for the market's trust in cryptocurrencies as a whole, both of which help average people of any class or background enhance their financial freedom. So, where do we go from here? One thing's for sure. This case is far from over. There will be more legal filings, more arguments, and more twists and turns along the way. The financial world will be watching closely, as the outcome of this case could shape the future of digital currencies for years to come. Stay tuned, folks, because this roller coaster isn't stopping anytime soon. As always, do your homework and stay well advised so you can protect and enhance your financial freedom.